What is up, guys? I'm Neal Jolly and welcome inside Jolly Studios, where we talk about everything cameras and sneakers. And today we're talking about a pair of sneakers I'm really excited about. It's the Fear of God Essentials Gray and Green Distance Runners. From the House of Fear of God and Jerry Lorenzo, I first had an opportunity to check these sneakers out while I was in LA for work, and I happened to be there while they had the Atmosphere pop-up. The Atmosphere was an incredible experience, and while I was there, I happened to pick up a white hoodie that was exclusive to the pop-up, as well as a pair of lemonade canvas shorts. But what I decided to hold off on were these bad boys right here. Let me explain. So this was October 2019, and it was rumored that we were about 1 month away from getting the Nike Air Fear of God Oatmeals, which are these guys right here. So spoiler alert, I ended up picking these guys up, and I just picked up these Nike Air Fear of God Skylons for fall. So realizing that I just picked these up and that these were on the way, I decided to hold off on the distance runners, and I think that was a reasonable approach. So having held off on these sneakers, I finally decided to pull the trigger on these when Essence.com had a site-wide sale. And as Canadians, shipping and duties really kill us, and having Essence.com based in Canada and having these on discount with free shipping, I decided to finally pull the trigger. And while I believe Essence does carry every essential sneaker that's dropped to date, these just happen to be my favorite. But before we get into the review of the sneaker, you know what time it is. Let's get into the unboxing. Coming in a gray box with Fear of God Essentials branding along the top of the box as well as on the sides, upon removing the lid, we get another hit of the Essentials branding in 3M on a nice canvas dust bag. We've also got a pair of white laces, and then resting inside tissue with glossy all over Fear of God Essentials printed, we've got the distance runners. Starting with the toe box, we've got a white mesh that feels pretty nice and breathable on foot. And moving along the tip of the toe, we've got this nice light gray paneling that's made of genuine Italian suede. And man, as I rub my finger against this grain, you can tell how premium this feels. It's soft, and it smells pretty good too, I'm not gonna lie. And the toe paneling is overlaying a green paneling that you'll find that leads into the midfoot that's also made of genuine Italian suede. And I just love how well these colors work together and allow the toe box made of white mesh to stand out. And then we've got these off-white flat laces that are punched through 6 holes on the eyelets of the shoe. And then we've got a lace loop that's similar to the Air Fear God 1 Oatmeals, is stitched into the suede paneling and helps divide the paneling from the tongue. I happen to really like the placement of this lace loop. It is consistent with past Fear of God sneakers, and it also just elongates the toe box, which is just a really cool look to me. And then we've also got a lace lock that comes dressed on the laces, and it's got this nice silver Fear of God branding. Again, consistent with past Fear of God sneakers, a really nice touch and a really subtle way to express the branding. Behind the off-white laces, we've got a white padded tongue, and as you move along the top, we've got a white leather tag that is blank, and I'm not sure why they left it blank. I'm not saying I hate it, but I'm not sure why they left it blank. But moving inside the sneaker, you'll notice that there is the sizing printed on the inside of the shoe tag, and it says 42, which is my size, as well as where the sneaker was made. It says made in Portugal. And then we've got a black insole that feels like a premium leather texture with a DeBoss Essentials Fear of God logo on the heel. And then moving along on the inside of the sock liner of the shoe, it is super soft. It's definitely softer than the genuine Italian suede that is paneled throughout the shoe. I'm not sure of what that material is, and man, if you put these on bare feet, they're gonna be feeling really soft along your ankles. The padding along the ankle as well as the heel is quite thin, but is really soft, like I said. And then speaking of the heel and moving specifically to the back tab, we've got this really nice black leather with the Essentials branding printed in 3M. This is the first standout area that you will find the Essentials branding practically on the whole sneaker. This is the only spot that you will find that branding, and I really like how subtle and muted that look is. And at night, with some flash, the Essentials 3M branding will definitely stand out. And then moving into the heel paneling, we've got that light gray, genuine Italian suede. Sliding over to the midfoot on the lateral side, we've got this really nice black paneling and this white mesh that is just color blocking beautifully. And then we've got some more green, genuine Italian suede paneling that is running right through the midfoot. The black leather on this paneling feels super premium premium and really smooth on touch. And then we've got this foam rubber midsole in off-white, and as we approach the heel, we've got that embossed Fear of God branding that is traditional and standard with past Fear of God sneaker silhouettes. And with all the paneling going on this sneaker, I feel like the grooves on the midsole are really nice and add some real character to the sneaker. And then finally, moving to the bottom of the sneaker, we have a treaded rubber outsole in off-white and a Fear of God branding that is debossed into the tip of the toe of the outsole. When it comes to sizing, I recommend that you go down half a size. I am a size 9.5 US, which is a 42.5 euro. These are a 42 euro, which is a 9 US, and these fit really well with just a little bit of room along the toes. So if I did go down a full size, I would have probably had my toes cramped against the toe box, and that would have been a no for me. So for you, I do recommend that you go down half a size. These are really comfortable on feet, and man, that chunky cushioned midsole is just beautifully sculpted. And speaking of on feet, let's throw this pair on and style it two different ways. Worn with a pair of gray essential sweats and a dark gray essential sweatshirt, the shoe really goes well with a muted palette. Worn with a pair of gray essential sweats and a white essentials tee, I feel like the shoe stands out and is a great way to dress it for the summer. If you're interested in picking these essentials, gray and green distance runners, I believe they're only available right now on essence.com. These retail for a price of $275 USD, and for us here in Canada, 320 Canadian. As mentioned, sizing is limited, and there are some 42s that are still available on essence.com, but the sizing that is available might work for you, and for that reason, I've left a direct link in the description box below for you to check these out. And now is the part of the video where I make my case for whether you should shoot, hold, or pass on your shot at these sneakers. With shoot being picking up these sneakers at their current retail price, hold being potentially waiting for these sneakers to go on sale or for another opportunity to pick them up, and pass being that these sneakers might not be for me or for you, but for somebody else. When it comes to the Fear of God, essentials, gray and green distance runners, I say it's a toss-up. Let me explain. As I explained earlier in the video, I've already held off on my shot at these sneakers a couple of times, dating back to October 2019 when I saw them at the Atmosphere pop-up, and then again when the Essentials holiday drop happened in December, I believe. So really, these sneakers have been on my radar for probably about half a year, but I was really only compelled to pull the trigger on them when Essence had a site-wide discount. And it is very possible that since the holiday drop, we're about 4 months in, that Essence and other online retailers that retail this sneaker, as well as some of the other Essentials branded sneakers, might start to drop their price. And as we know, sneakers aren't exactly the priority, and rightfully so for a lot of consumers, especially with consideration to the pandemic that we're in. So I feel like a lot of these premium sneakers, much like this Essentials distance runner, might start to go on sale. You are taking a chance, so that's why I say it is a toss-up. If you can find these sneakers on sale for a sale price that works for you, I say you shoot your shot. But if you do want to hold, I don't blame you, because these do have a retail price that is quite stiff in my opinion. But like I said, this is an excellent sneaker, and if you've been following the House of Fear of God for a while and Jerry Lorenzo, then you know how meticulously detail oriented their sneakers are and how the silhouette and shape is everything. And I gotta agree, man, I'm really excited to rock these, and they're beautiful to me. So these are definitely going to be entering my rotation come this summer. And unfortunately, here in Canada, the fall is pretty unpredictable. And with real, genuine Italian suede and premium materials, I'm really worried about getting these sneakers ruined and scuffed up during the fall. So chances are you're probably only going to see me wearing these in the summer. But now I'd love to hear from you guys. Are you going to be picking up the Essentials distance runners? Why or why not? Is this a sneaker that you guys have also been coveting for a while? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'd love to connect with you guys there. Give this video a like if you enjoyed the review, and if you really liked it, I hope that you will subscribe, because we've got a lot more sneaker and camera videos that are on the way. And lastly, I just wanted to say a heartfelt thank you again to all of you that subscribed and have been supporting this channel since my first video just recently dropped of the Air Jordan 1 Mid Chicago Black Toes. I hope that this content has been entertaining and adding value. That being said, I so appreciate each and every one of you for watching and for your time and support of this channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.